I love Harry Benson. I think I'm probably about a half a bump from being in love with Harry Benson.
I photographed anything in my life.
Harry is iconic, taking pictures of a lot of icons.
I think it's rare that you know in the moment that a moment is going to be legendary.
It's all in the day, you know. So it's the president tomorrow afternoon, great. But before that, I've got the City Hall. It's fun.
There's also Harry's range and versatility. Harry could do it all.
He's one of the great photojournalists of all time, and yet people think Beatles.
They said the other photographer was ugly, and the one thing you couldn't be around the Beatles was ugly.
There are no images of the Beatles that gain the intimacy that Harry's photographs have done.
You can't take yourself too serious.
Benson is there with the ultimate subjects, which are people who are at the peak of their media centricity.
Money's never been what encouraged me. Never. Or I would have put efforts into advertising.
They can be celebrities, but they have to be someone I think he is attracted to.
Nobody's more reclusive than Bobby Fischer. He allows Harry to photograph him for days.
Take a look at the picture. Take a close look.
Oh my God! You could say it was a donut earlier that day.
I don't want pictures set up. I want them to be as spontaneous as I can get them.
Some great photographers, I like to think, just had a camera all the time, and a moment happened and they got it. Harry, you always know that's true.
You don't know it in the viewfinder. You don't. Now, maybe some people do. It's very pleasant to see it in there. It's alive. I photograph what I see, and what I see should inform. To me, there wasn't a decade like the 60s. Bobby's assassination. There was Martin's death. Civil rights going full speed ahead.
No matter what your personal feelings may be, you realize that this is something that you have to document.
Did I ever feel in danger? Yes, quite a few times. But that's a life you chose, and you would do it because you're ambitious.
You could argue that he's got nothing left to prove, but Harry still feels every day that there's something to prove.
I'm being debunked already.
He loves to photograph people who are bigger than life.
This guy with a Scots accent and a green handkerchief.
He was the guy everyone else tried to be.
It's about his pictures, but it's also about him as a person.
I think it's much easier now with digital. I think it's magic. But I'm glad my career was done on film.
Harry has a special sense of compassion for the people who he's photographing.
He does get the joke about life, and I think he finds that in his subjects so often.